It's been a minute. I didn't know exactly how to start the stream because it's been a while. It's been a little while. My last music reactions are dating back from December, I want to say. And I technically did stream like two, three times during the month of January, but it was kind of very last minute gaming streams that I just wanted to do in the moment. But hi, guys. I hope you guys are doing well. Uh, I know we're like more than a month in, but like, Happy New Year! This is yeah. There's maybe a couple of things I need to explain, and obviously today we're gonna get into some music reaction, which I haven't done in a minute, so I can't wait to get into it. Let me just actually check that something is fine because I want to make sure my chat is popping up if there are. Okay. Yeah, how are you guys doing? What's up? I hope you guys are doing well. I hope the year is starting off strong. Um, I can say personally that I've been busy. And when I say busy, I mostly mean busy with work. So as some of you might know or not know, I changed jobs in 2024 and I work in a marketing agency. And long story short, my job now consists of like talking like this over camera to people, something like 6 to 7 hours a day, which gets exhausting. And the issue that I've been facing for the past couple of weeks is because I do that during the day, I'm at home after and I'm tired. So I try to muster up the courage to stream, and there were a few times that I almost did, but it's just I felt tired. I felt exhausted after those days. I didn't want to talk anymore. It really sounds weird because I love talking, but it really is demanding in that sense, the job that I got. So this kind of played on, the morale, and there's a bunch of things also that, little events here and there that really don't matter in the big picture of it all, but that were still getting to me, and I was trying to get the courage back, and it was really exhaustion. I'm not gonna lie, it was really just not having the energy to go through it and to talk during the day and then continue talking at night, still from the same environment because I work from the same desk and computer that I stream with. So I guess I needed some sort of a break ish. But I didn't want to admit that I needed a break because I had so many plans that I wanted to cover since before the holidays, really, and I never really got to any of them. And I mean, the list was getting long, and I think there was some pressure as well, like the list getting long. So I don't know. Anyway, it just took me a while to get back to it. I'm finally back. I'm very happy, and yeah. There's one other topic that I want to address before we get into music reactions, and we've got quite a bit. There's a Lady Gaga today, Lisa, Jenny. There's JoJo's album or EP that I want to cover. There's the Weeknd's album, which apparently is really, really long. So I'm hoping that we pull through and that we get through it. But what I did want to mention was that a lot of you, which I completely appreciate, a lot of you wanted to, well, for me to speak on the Wicked movie and give either my feedback on the movie or react to it. And what I decided to do was to wait and view it at home, record my reaction, and yeah, kind of I just do one of the regular reactions that I typically do on well, outside of stream, but on my channel, my YouTube channel. And so I think it was a week. Was it past? No, not the past weekend. The weekend before, or some day, like about 2 weeks ago. I sit down. I finally muster up the energy to watch the movie, react to it, be on camera, film it. So I start. And then 40 minutes in, I realized that my screen capturing wasn't working because there was some sort of like protection to avoid filming copyrighted content. Which, by the way, I bought the movie. So anyway, that'll come later in the discussion today. But Um, I'm like, that's fine. I found the solution. I was going to just re-screen record that part of the movie that I missed and, kind of just finish off the movie, stitch it together. It was going to be fine. So I finish the movie, I react to it, and I really get into it. Like I'm fully living the moment, reacting, sharing my feedback. I'm having a great time watching the movie. And then the movie finishes, I give my closing remarks, and I go to stop the recording, and I hadn't restarted the recording from when I stopped it after the screen capturing issue. So I ended up watching the movie, reacting to it, but not even recording it. And as some of you might imagine, that was quite the bummer. that oh, I spoiler, I cried during the movie. There's a scene specifically that really got to me. I almost cried again out of frustration that time around because I really, really was looking forward to like editing it and putting it together for you guys because I had so many people who requested it and I wanted to do it. Um, but yeah, that didn't work. So I have watched a movie which I can maybe dive into a little bit of feedback right now. But this brings me to my next point, which is the fact that I bought the movie means that I can rewatch it anytime that I want. And so I kind of have two different possibilities for y'all if you prefer one or the other. I was thinking I can either do some sort of like critical thinking piece about the movie that I stitched together some scenes, but it's really just me talking to you about the experience. And I think I've done something similar to that. It was for Beyonce's concert Renaissance that I filmed the vlog, but I also like sat down and recorded my thoughts, my feedback, and my like explained the journey that I had been on for that concert. And I could do some sort of like really sit down and talk about it, but not directly react to it in real time. Or I can watch it again. And for those of you joining, we're talking about Wicked. I can watch it again and actually record properly this time. And it wouldn't be a first reaction, but it would be a reaction anyway. So I kind of have either possibilities that are up in the air right now that I can go with, either more of a critical thinking piece, commenting, not so much of like a reaction to viewing, or I actually view it a second time. I record my reaction a second time watching it, and then I put together that video as a like more of a typical reaction video. Either or, you guys let me know in the comments in the chat what you guys feel. I'm down for either. I really could go. I mean, I really don't mind either way. I'll try to get to bring back some of the stuff I said about the movie as I view it. I haven't seen the. I've only viewed the movie once 2 weeks ago, so I haven't seen it again since. So I'm somehow maybe I might relive some of the same moments if I watch it a second time and I record it. But yeah, long story short, meant to record it, and then as I reacted to it, it didn't record, and I couldn't do that video for you guys. Yeah, it's the disappointment that I lived in the moment was nothing short of intense and really, really, really brought me down. Which might be one of the reasons why I put off streaming again for a little while, because I guess I was really, really disappointed. It was something that I feel like a lot of people were waiting on or just wanted to hear me speak of, and I was still getting, and I think I still get it to this day, like comments pop up on that, the soundtrack reaction, like asking me for the movie, asking me for my thoughts. I even had people DM me about that. So, anyway, both options are there. This is what happened. It's not because I didn't want to react to it. It's not because I mean I technically did put it off for a little while because the at home version was available I think on December 31st, and I only tried to record it at the end of January, but or around January 20th, something like that. Um, but yeah, that's what happened. It's not because I didn't want to do it. It's because I screwed myself over royally with the mistake that I made of not restarting the recording when I viewed it. So that's what happened. That's the update for now. I do want to say that I really thoroughly enjoyed the movie. It was beautiful. The acting was amazing. The singing and the music was fantastic. I was really, really invested. There's something about the idea of exclusion and being seen as the other and singled out that I not only related to, but I completely understood in the movie and was really captured by it. Um, yeah, uh, the whole idea of being singled out and seen as some person that doesn't belong to, like, being the not being the main one, being the other one all the time. Anyway, all this to say that I really, really enjoyed the movie. It was a great movie. I really had fun watching it. In the moment I cried, there's one specific scene, but I'll keep that for my like other video that I'll try to record. So you guys let me know what you want. Like I said, either I re-record the reaction itself, so I view it in real time and I edit something out of it, or I do more of a critical thinking piece and I kind of more present, kind of essay style, present the movie with my opinion, my take on it. You guys let me know. Speaking of which, I just realized one thing that's new is this. Completely forgot. This happened at the end of January. I needed to refresh. I was bored with, well, not bored with, but like the upkeep of long hair is quite the challenge, and I was looking forward to this. So this happened. So this is, yeah, that's new. Um, anyway, that's about it for me. That I think that kind of recaps the last few weeks. It's really nothing major. Like a lot of people, some people DM'd me saying they were like not worried, but like, "Hey, you haven't streamed in a minute. Like, what's going on? Are you okay? Like, can't wait to see you again." And I'm like, "Work." The answer is as boring as that. It was work all along. So, I'm back. My goal is to actually, there's a few things that I want to check. I want to do. I want to check off a list. But I won't talk too much about it. I'll let things happen and I'll try to get to it as soon as possible. But today, as I mentioned, we are going to react to the brand new single Abracadabra by Lady Gaga, which I haven't heard. Lose Your Faith by Ava Max. Love Hangover by JENNIE and Dominic Fike. There is Born Again that just came out yesterday by Lisa with Doja Cat and RAYE. RAYE, who performed a subliminal number on at the Grammys. And then there is possibly Lights Alive Again that I wanted to get into before we get into NGL. Not gonna lie, the EP by JoJo. And last but not least, there is the album by The Weeknd that came out in January, like a week and a half ago, something like that, or a week ago. And that's a long one, so buckle up because that's quite the adventure. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So without further ado, let's get into the first one, Lady Gaga's Abracadabra. Yeah. This, I still haven't figured out how to transition from just the intro to my videos to actually record like the reaction itself. Anyway, so Abracadabra. I've heard that it is kind of a return to, I mean, following up Disease. It's even more so a return to Lady Gaga's roots when it comes to music, to like her first and second album, or albums, and yeah. I saw some glimpses of the music video, which music videos is another topic that I have to address eventually, but because I just haven't figured out exactly how I can do that without having issues on YouTube. But speaking of which, if you're currently on YouTube, I'm gonna have to end the stream as I started doing lately. because of copyright reasons. So if you're currently on YouTube, jump over to Twitch. The link is in the pinned comment within the chat, and you'll get to see the rest of the reaction. So let me go ahead and end the stream on YouTube. Jump to Twitch. That's how you'll see it, or you'll see the recaps later on when it's available